It's winter, it's cold, it's dark out. Let's be honest, none of us are feeling all that motivated at the moment. Motivation is totally unreliable at the best of times, let alone when we're all stuck inside lacking vitamin D. So today I have a few tips on how you can re-energize yourself when you're feeling lethargic so you can at least make some progress towards your goals. Hi, I'm Tash and welcome back or welcome to The Loving Lifestyle, a channel dedicated to helping you live your best life. If you've been here before, then you'll know that this channel is all about actionable self-development, mindset and productivity. And if you're new here, I would love for you to join us by hitting that subscribe bar and the little bell below so you never miss my content. If we're feeling like a couch potato, then we're probably feeling a little lethargic. We've got low energy, we're tired, and we're gonna have to change that around. So step one is to change your thoughts. If you think that you are tired, you're going to act more tired and therefore move more slowly, yawn more, sit slouched up, and ultimately make yourself feel more tired. So instead, why not try telling yourself that you're not tired? You are full of energy. Look yourself in the mirror and give yourself a positive conditioning pep talk. Now, don't roll your eyes at me. What do you think motivational speakers or pre-game huddles are all about? We can change our state by changing our thoughts. So go spend 5 minutes in front of the mirror hyping yourself up. Tell yourself that you are full of energy. You're going to smash your goals. You're going to have a great day and you're going to have a great sleep tonight after you've had a productive day. And if you're feeling pretty negative, then give yourself a big smile. Smiling tricks your brain into thinking that you're happy. So it releases happy hormones and they ultimately help you feel better and feel more happy. So it's a no-brainer, really. Next, we need to re-energize our bodies. And the best way to do this is to get our blood pumping. Pop on your favorite upbeat song and just jump around for a while. If you don't have an office alone, either drag your colleagues into doing it with you or just go to the bathroom stall and shake it out for 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes. Nod your head, stretch it out. Moving your body when you're tired gets your heart pumping. It releases endorphins, which make you feel happier, and it improves your concentration, meaning you'll be able to focus on your task better. And it also helps you sleep better, meaning that hopefully you won't be as lethargic tomorrow. You don't have to do a full workout or even break a sweat to feel the benefits. Just spend a few minutes really moving and letting go next time you feel blah and see what happens. Now that we've hyped ourselves up and re-energized our bodies, it's time to tackle that to-do list. We need to make a realistic list of the things that we want or need to achieve that day. Don't overcomplicate it. Just 3 to 5 small tasks. For example, mine might look like write 1,000 words, do the laundry, walk the dog, email back that client, read 20 pages of my book. This is a good little to-do list, as it's not boring. It covers a few different areas, but the only really time-consuming task is writing that 1,000 words. Everything else can be done in 30 minutes each. Make sure that you physically write them down, by the way, not just in your head. It's far more satisfying to tick off things that are actually written down, and also you won't forget to do a task because it's right there in front of you. Now, I would usually always suggest to get your big task done first. However, when you're feeling unmotivated or lethargic, it's much easier to start with the smaller tasks and work your way up. Once you get the satisfaction of ticking things off, you'll feel much more excited and enthusiastic about finishing the list. So as soon as you start to feel that glimmer of motivation, that's when you should do that big, longer task. So in my case, writing 1,000 words. Especially if it's later in the day, so that you don't run the risk of actually getting tired, not just emotionally tired. Start making tracks on your list and don't give up. Every time you tick one thing off, you'll feel more driven to tick off the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Just talking about being tired is actually making me tired. That's a perfect example of how your thoughts affect your state. Oh my god, that's mad. Focus Focus on the end, not the beginning. In other words, think about how good you'll feel once you've completed your task and how you can reward yourself and allow yourself some chill time afterwards for a job well done. When you've got things to do and you're feeling blah, it's often really hard to actually start a task. So by focusing on the end, in particular how you're going to feel at the end, you can shift your perspective around the task and realize that you can actually achieve it and you will actually achieve it and you will feel great once you do. Motivation to get stuff done is influenced by how much you actually want to get it done. And that is mostly influenced by the feeling that you believe you'll have once you achieve it. Whether that is the high from doing a workout, the clear mind from tidying your space, or the pride of completing a project on time. But motivation is notoriously fickle. It shows up out of the blue and then disappears when you need it most. So the best way to manipulate your motivation into turning up is by focusing really hard on how you will feel once you achieve that goal. And lastly, sometimes you just have to give yourself a day off or a weekend off. And that is totally okay and valid. We can't give 100% of the time. It's just not possible. Even the most successful and most hardworking people out there have days off. In fact, usually they're really good about taking days off because they know that they can't achieve what they want to achieve without rest. I am someone who treats every day as a work day because obviously I am trying to start a business from scratch. And since we're in lockdown and I'm not employed anywhere else, I don't actually have any other schedule that I need to stick to. I choose my own schedule and I'm actually really good at sticking to it because, well, as you know, this channel has a lot of productivity tips and they are all things that I action in my own life. That's why I share them with you. But sometimes I just know that I won't achieve a task to the best of my ability because I'm feeling drained. So if re-energizing myself isn't working, I take a look at the things that I've got scheduled for the next few days and I choose whichever task has the least resistance. Sometimes it's good to listen to what your intuition is pulling you towards. You may be about to have a breakdown in a different task that you wouldn't have had if your body hadn't actively repelled during your previously scheduled task. I know that this spontaneous way of working isn't an option for everyone, but if it is for you, then when you're feeling blah, then find a task that you don't hate the idea of doing and switch your task days around. Or just take a self-care day, or have a favorite things day, or have a day in front of the TV. You deserve time off, no matter how much work you've accomplished. Even if you've had a few unproductive days in a row, you still deserve a chill Sunday to yourself. In fact, a chill day where you're not beating yourself up could be exactly what you need to recover and re-energize for the next week. Hustle culture is a scam. We need self-compassion in all areas of our life, including our energy and productivity levels. So to summarize, how to re-energize yourself when you're feeling crap. Firstly, give yourself a pep talk. Remind yourself that you are a badass who can and will get things done. Secondly, re-energize your body by spending a few minutes shaking it around. It will make you feel happier and improve your concentration. Thirdly, write your tasks on a list and tackle them from the least to most resistance. Fourthly, focus your attention on how you're going to feel after you've achieved the task and perhaps what you're going to reward yourself with for a job well done. And finally, if you've tried all the above or they don't appeal to you, then just take the day off, girl. You deserve it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I truly hope you feel more motivated and ready to get your energies up and smash those goals. Remember, don't beat yourself up if you're not feeling motivated. Motivation is totally inconsistent. It comes and it goes, and that is normal. You are doing great. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you next week or over on my Instagram at the.lovinglifestyle. There's loads of little bugs on my ceiling. Oh.